Wowza! Hey, everybody. It is day 6 of the 21-day, 7-minute a day daily gratitude rant. And this day has totally gotten away from me. I've been so intensely focused, and there's a part of me that's like, whatever, I'll skip it. And they're like, no, I can't skip it because if I skip it, I got to start back at day 1. So I am grateful for the impetus to keep going and keep showing up no matter what. And I am grateful for the forward motion suddenly today in some of my projects that I have felt very stuck in for some time, and suddenly feeling the support of other people where I have felt like I am attempting to do all of this by myself, which I do not recommend. And I am grateful for having practiced enough healing processes to know that breakdown precedes breakthrough, so that when an insight arises and I get to feel the intensity of the pain in the realization of a negative core belief that I have been carrying around, that has, in a self-fulfilling way, been determining my experiences, which hasn't been so happy making for me, that it's like I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And so what happened was, I was watching this video on YouTube yesterday evening, and it's always phenomenal if you really are paying attention to signs, how the universe is talking to us all the time. And the videos and the memes and the posts that come across that are always speaking directly to whatever it is we are going through, whatever it is that I am going through. For sure, I can speak for myself. And so it was this video on YouTube about Buddha teachings and suffering and happiness and all this. And I had this insight that a major cause of my suffering, which has felt like this relentless train running in the background of my experience, has been like a desperate need to be fully utilized and relevant and make sure that I am making my highest contribution. And it suddenly occurred to me that this urgency, this desperation, is probably repelling and not getting me where I want to be. And so as I do, when I have a realization about something, and I identify, I can find a word that describes what it is that I'm talking about. I will always look up the antonym, the opposite word, to help me. Okay, I don't want to continue with this feeling, so what is it that I want instead? And so the antonyms for desperation that really resonated with me were satisfaction and fulfillment. And so, in identifying that, even on the subconscious level, as positive as I can be out in the world, that there was this train running of I am desperate and a total misuse of my I am power. So I was able to try on I am satisfied and I am fulfilled, and I could absolutely feel the healing in my nervous system. It was like totally flipping a switch. And I actually put up a post last night that said, I have healed myself to the core of my being, which is something that somebody very close to me once talked about, what a privilege it is in a lifetime to have the grace and the spaciousness to be able to self-examine at such a level that one can aspire to and potentially achieve healing themselves to the core of their being. If you relate to anything I'm saying, please let me hear from you. And I also want to invite you to participate in this 21-day gratitude challenge for yourself. It's totally free. You don't have to do it online like I am. You can do it in writing. I'm choosing to do it online to hold myself accountable. So I'm feeling all this gratitude for this process and the other process and the commitment and the opportunity to actually see a finish line in one's lifetime of transcending all those emotional aches and pains that we live with while we show up in society and we present ourselves as these, you know, civilized and evolved beings. And in the meantime, underneath in the background, there's sorrow and there's grief and there's frustration and there's anger that we try not to show. And so it's so exciting for me to be able to be here with you today and share with you that I actually feel like I have identified the deepest core wound in me and was able to shift to taking on what it feels like to say, I am satisfied, I am fulfilled, and to live my life from that countenance, from that vibration. And I am approaching 7 minutes. So bless you. See you tomorrow.